Let's wait for it to say. Wait for it to say starting. Now we'll wait for it to say live. Ladies and gentlemen, the MMATakeover.com is proud to present another episode of Calling a Fight. I am David Chicken Parm Stuart, and joining me is Keith Robert. Keith, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What?
I'm pumped.
This is actually the whole card itself is an amazing card. Now we know all the situations that happened with 206 was supposed to be DC versus Rumble Johnson for the heavyweight championship, but now unfortunately it's not unfortunately for myself and Keith. We have Max Blessed Holloway versus Anthony Showtime Pettis for the interim featherweight championship.
Well, it's not totally for the interim.
It's not totally. No, what is it now for?
Because it is if Max Holloway wins, he is the interim champion. But if Anthony Pettis wins, he's just an asshole. It's
just a win, just a straight win. Because unfortunately, he missed weight by I think what was it, like 3 pounds?
Yeah, and the only way to not be an asshole is come on the clinch with some guys. So Anthony Showtime, you're more than welcome to come on the clinch.
Come on the clinch. Talk about missing weight in one of the biggest fights of your life, and now it's just a win is a win, but it could have been a lot sweeter with a title wrapped around your waist. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen tonight for 206. But if Holloway wins, yes, he will get the interim featherweight title.
When you said DC versus Johnson, I thought you were going to say DC versus Marvel. I thought we were going to end that debate.
That's an even bigger fight than DC versus Rumble Johnson, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can't really call that one. I don't know the difference.
No, you're asking the wrong guy here.
You're not a comic book guy.
I'm really not a comic book guy.
I thought you would be.
No, surprisingly.
There's something about a guy with like a Hulk Hogan figurine behind his head that I would thought would be into that.
That's not comic related. That's American related.
But he's
an American hero.
Hulk Hogan's never had a comic book. He has had to have a comic book.
He must have had a comic book.
If not, someone should write it. That'd be gold.
That'd be gold. Speaking of gold, we got a guy's name who I butchered a lot on my MMA Chowdown show, Zach Makovsky. Did I say that right this time?
You said Zach Makovsky. You said gold. He is the former Bellator flyweight champion, and if he's fighting tonight, he's fighting for his 7th time in the UFC, going against Dustin Ortiz, who's fighting for the 9th time in the UFC. I got to be honest, for a first fight of the night, this is as good as it gets. This is actually
going to be a very good scrap. I think I took Makovsky for my pick'ems. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I went Makovsky. I feel like he's going to have a little better performance than Ortiz tonight. And this is actually going to be, I got a feeling this is going to be a fast-paced fight. And this is actually a really good fight to, open up the curtain, as they say in the MMA world.
Yeah, I think I didn't pick any fights. I just think I forgot to do my pick'ems.
That's fine.
I'm wondering now if I made my pick'em picks or not.
Well, we'll have to wait and find out and see.
I don't remember making picks.
Okay, well, let's just say now, if you had to make a pick now, who would it be?
On the record, I would take Fun Size. Zach Makovsky.
Okay.
I think. This is Dustin Ortiz. He's been up and down. He's lost to good guys. I'm looking at his fight record. He's lost to Formiga, Wilson Heiss, Joseph Benavidez, and John Moraga. So the 4 or 5 guys he lost in the UFC, they're all studs.
Yeah, every one of them.
His biggest win is probably his win over Justin Skogans. It was a split decision. If you really watched that fight, I thought he kind of won it.
So now, who's the underdog for this fight? Is it Ortiz?
Yes, Ortiz is the underdog. Makovsky's the favorite.
Okay.
Makovsky, he's got a little more experience. He's a little older. He's a pressure boxer. He's got good hands. He mixes the takedowns well. And Skolgan's very similar. Has a little bit better of a jiu-jitsu base. But I don't think he's as physically strong as Makovsky is.
These guys are equal. The only thing that's kind of different is just the age. Other than that, it's an inch here and a pound there. But I'm actually really looking forward to this fight. Makovsky's ranked 7th, and Ortiz is ranked 11th in the UFC rankings. But are they on the only rankings that matter on the MMATakeover.com? Are these guys ranked on that website?
I am not on the website, which is a huge. I'm trying to get my picks in.
Trying to get your picks in, and I'm distracting. That's the problem.
I'm fight casting, so I think if I log in, that it might knock me out. I do not have picks. This is bad. I do not have any picks. I'm trying to get the Makovsky pick. I think it's locked. So I'm giving everybody a freebie, I think.
Well, see, that's
this
great of you.
This is a huge error, but you know what? My error is I'm always busy editing other people's shit and rating, and I did not make a pick.
See, most people don't know that you're the CEO and founder of the MMATakeover.com, so you have many hats in the kitchen that you wear.
I just I'm saved. I think it's locked, but I just picked Zach Mikowski by decision if it lets me save.
I hope so, because they haven't said let's go. They haven't done the clap or the point or look at this guy. This guy
I'm
looks.
seeing if I can do this right now. I'm just gonna do all my picks right now. On the
What's
fly.
coming right now? Because
I
this
got Hobby Loft by decision. What do you think about that?
That's a lock pick.
Okay.
I mean, this fight's right about to get started. We had the beautiful Ariane Celeste waving to us with Brittany Palmer and the other blonde, which I don't know her name.
I'm taking Lando Venata.
Oh, that's going to be a great fight. Okay, and we're off. 206 is officially off the Fight Pass prelims.
Those are my 3 picks. So, yeah, we're not the best in the business for anything.
Yeah, but we're learning. The learning curve is heading towards us.
And Zach Mikowski coming out southpaw with Dustin. He seems like he's really pressing action right away. He got the center of the octagon. He looks really big.
He does. I'm surprised.
He looks like he's bulked up a little bit.
Each guy just trying to find the reach so far. A lot of these feints and fakes here from Ortiz.
My one issue with Dustin Ortiz was in his fight against Wilson Hayes. He got taken down a lot of times. It seemed like he was willing to go to his back.
Oh, we have the clinch. Ortiz has Mikowski back up against the fence.
And neither one of us took a chance to promote our webcast right there when you said the clinch.
I know. I was gonna say. Speaking of the clinch, oh, very nice trip.
Yeah, inside trip. He wasn't able to get it.
Now the problem with these lighter weight fighters, the power. Do each of them? Oh, it looks like
nice elbow. That was a Huchimata that Zach Mikowski was trying to go with there.
I was trying to see if
I don't really know if that's true. I never took judo, but I've heard that name, so I just threw it out there.
It looks like I saw a little blood already on the side of Mikowski's head, the side that's facing away from us. So I don't know if it. See right there, or is that a tattoo he has? I can't tell.
I can't tell, but I see. I can see Bruce Buffer in the background with a nice red blazer going.
God bless
nice.
him.
We're here in Toronto, Canada.
That is a little blood. He must.
Yeah, he did. He got cut on the side of his head.
Probably from an elbow. It looks like. If I had to say, I would say an elbow.
Oh, nice. Oh, he caught him coming in there with a nice left hand. Yeah, he's catching with that left hand. He's timing just Dustin Ortiz pressing the action.
I hope Ortiz doesn't smell blood because there's very little trickling down the head of Mikowski. Oh, that was a very nice knee.
That was a step knee. But Ortiz was able to take his back. He's got the takedown, but he's controlling the position here.
This is a pretty good showing so far for Ortiz in the first round.
Yeah. While you're saying that, I'm gonna check our rankings. I know for sure that Zach Mikowski's ranked. Well, I think he's in our honorable mention. I think both these guys might be in our honorable mention. But a win here could get either guy.
And Ortiz looks like he's got a little cut above the eye. It looks like he got caught with that shot coming in because now he's starting to bleed a little bit.
So right now, what's Mikowski's going on top? He's trying to get wide, or as they say in the wrestling world, to spider out. He's got a single. He could finish single.
Oh, very nice.
Nice, beautiful. He reversed the hips, got on that single, and drove him to the mat. And now he's on top. See if he can do some damage. But Ortiz is being busy on bottom. He's trying to scramble back up to his feet. Mikowski's trying to take his back control.
This is some great defense from both guys here on the ground.
And now he's got his own single. This is a good scramble.
See, this is a tough first round to score so far. I'm giving the edge to Ortiz just a little bit here, but this is a tough first round.
It's a good battle. See,
just about under 2 minutes left in the first round here for UFC 206 to Fight Pass prelims.
Mikowski does not want to give that takedown. He's gonna try to use this Kimura to get back up to his feet. He's got to get that right leg out. I see the leg that's in between his feet. That would be his only right leg.
I don't know. You see, he keeps trying. Oh, very nice elbow to the side head.
Ortiz with the body lock here.
He's trying. You don't see.
He almost caught that knee and got the takedown there. Sometimes you see guys they'll feed the head. They'll take the knee to the face to try to get the takedown.
I thought that was going to be a big slam, but unfortunately, it did not happen.
Oh, nice shot to the midsection.
Yeah, this is a very entertaining first round so far.
This would definitely be the biggest win of Dustin Ortiz's career. I think this would top the Justin Scoggins win.
Oh, very nice knee against the cage from Ortiz.
Looks like Ortiz is cut too over his left eye there.
Yeah, these guys are they're swinging. They're trying to get that fight of the night bonus or the performance of the night bonus.
Nice short elbows in there. The reason why Ortiz is controlling him right now is that if you look on the left side, he's got that underhook. He's using it. It's called a pass by in college wrestling or a duck under.
Oh, very nice.
He switches off. Good scrap right there. I'm sure if you're listening to Fight Pass, you're probably hearing Joe Rogan explaining that is a very grueling position where they gruel on each other.
Yeah.
The lactic acid builds up in their arms.
That it does.
Don't
Oh,
worry. Nice.
takedown at the end of the round.
He timed that takedown. That's huge in a close round like this. Taking his back.
Oh, he's got about 25 seconds left to see if he can get a submission in.
He's got the second hook. He's out front.
Yeah, he's too high up on the shoulders.
Ortiz come out the back, but he's got to watch out for an armbar here. If he comes out, he might leave an arm there.
Can he spin it?
He's coming out.
Is he going to spin it around?
Yeah, he gets on top.
They see that's bad in the judge's eye. It shows Ortiz is, laying down shots with 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, 2 good shots right there. This is a good battle. Start off the night.
Man, this is a tough round to judge. Each guy had a takedown. Each guy had great defense. Each of them were landing shots. I actually have to give that round to Ortiz. Who do you give that one to?
Yeah, I'm going to call it 10-9. It was definitely a close round, but I think Ortiz had more control. He was on top a little bit longer. Seemed like he was pressing the action. Good scraps go.
Yeah, I mean, each guy had great takedowns, and they were trying to, get the submission. They were trying to pass. They weren't just sitting there, waiting to get stood up and just, collect the time amount that you sit on an opponent. Similar to the fight last night with Derek Lewis and Shamala, whatever that guy's name was. That was disappointing. I didn't get to watch any of the fights last night.
What's going on? Sorry, I'm playing. I can hear ourselves. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. If anybody can hear that at home, I don't think they could.
No, I don't think they could hear that. So we have round 2 just about to start. Very exciting round 1. And round 2, I feel like it's going to be better because these guys. Oh, look, it looks like he's trying to fix the pants here. And, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of fixing, how about who was it last night that got his hair cut off in the middle of the fight? Was it I don't remember who it was.
I can't remember now either.
A fighter got his hair cut off in the middle of the fight.
Speaking of hair, they told in the main event, the main card, they told
Emil Meek
to shave his beard, which I've never seen that before.
And he's doing it.
That's very surprising.
Nice takedown.
Very nice takedown.
But nice nice elbow. I mean, nice knee to like.
Looked like he may have been low, but Ortiz is ready to continue.
He's rolling those shoulders, trying to set it up. For those at home wondering, both guys are in our honorable mention, so this would be a huge win for either guy. Probably get them in our top 10.
I mean, so far each guy has a great performance. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Man, they're gonna pace these guys are fighting at. They're 5 minutes in. They're going all out. Ortiz with a double. Looks like he's got an unhook on the left side. That's how he's able to control Makowski against the cage. Makowski's gonna have to he's got to fight in for a position and get off the hip. It's gonna be hard for him to get off the cage without any underhooks. Ortiz is
trying to. I think he's going to try to do a big slam here.
Nice shots. Working.
Let's see if I'm correct. Or maybe he'll try to just do a sit.
Very nice. Underneath. He might be able to switch his hips. He's got the higher hips. Oh, he's not. It's hard to switch. In MMA, it's a lot easier to switch in wrestling because in wrestling, when you hit the mat, you can't lock hands like that.
This is great defense from each guy. But Ortiz, see, this is what they say. This is probably what you said. Joe Rogan would say, just him wearing him down. Ortiz is just wearing down Zach against the cage, having him hold his own weight.
Ortiz dropping down on a leg again. Makowski's trying to control it to a Kimura. He's going to be hard to do that from his back. If he could get
crucifix, very nice.
Bottom, that was going to be tough. He almost was giving away the position there. Nice job by Ortiz. Ortiz looks fantastic tonight.
I hope Makowski can get the victory for my DraftKings league because I don't think I picked Ortiz.
Ortiz is only 27 years old, so he's still very young in the game. So we might start his
heel
hook.
Is this a heel hook attempt we see?
He looks like a heel hook. He might be able to switch to a straight knee bar from here.
Wait.
Nope, he's getting out. He took some good shots.
Yeah, those are
nice uppercut underneath.
That was a very nice shot from Ortiz on the ground.
And Ortiz has his back. Let's see.
There it is.
He's got the triangle on the hips. Now that makes it so much harder. This pace to be breathing. First fight of the night. Dustin Ortiz on your back. This is definitely not where Makowski wants to be.
No, that's for sure. He's got the body lock in. Just under a little under 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the round.
Nice elbow.
He's trying to soften him up to see if he can sneak in that rear naked choke.
He's controlling the back really good. He's landing some good shots.
He's
the body. Man, Dustin Ortiz looks fantastic.
He does.
Only 27 years old. He might just, he was the underdog going into this fight. He might just be hitting his physical prime right now.
Well, that's what they say. They say for sports stars, basketball 27, baseball is around that same age.
Good shots by Ortiz. he is giving Makovsky a beating right now. Makovsky lost a very close fight to Joseph Benavidez, and Benavidez wasn't as dominant against Makovsky right now as Dustin Ortiz.
And Benavidez just won a decision against Henry Cejudo, which Dana White even called Henry Cejudo and said,
"Oh,
I
nice
thought you won that fight."
Oh, that was really nice. You don't see elbows from behind a lot.
Wow. And
He did lose position with it, but that was I think that was worth it.
he already has the round one, just under close to 90 seconds left in the fight in round number 2.
Yeah, Makovsky's going to have to get busy to get back in this fight.
I think he's going to try to steal a takedown at the end of the round to maybe leave that lasting impression on the judges.
Well, I got him down 2-0. That first round could have gone either way.
I was very close first round. This round is definitely Ortiz, no doubt about it. But then again, there's still about 52 seconds left, so a knockout could come at any moment.
I think Makovsky is he's shooting on the legs. He's got the body lock. He got the inside trip. Using
Very
nice
nice
takedown. Nice takedown. He take his back.
Now the problem is Ortiz
he keeps riding too high. He keeps jumping way too high. Nice knee to the body.
Very nice knee.
Oh, deep in a fight like this, that's got. Oh, a second one.
That reminds me of Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen in the second rematch with that knee.
Oh, you mean before that, where Anderson Silva held Chael Sonnen's shorts to not get taken down? The referee didn't do anything about it, and he got a shot from there because Chael Sonnen couldn't break away. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's of course, because the referees are the worst in the MMA.
Yeah, what a screw job that was.
Anyways, let's talk about this great fight. We're just under 10 seconds left here in round 2.
I don't remember who the referee was in that fight, but they're welcome to come on the clinch and explain their actions.
You know who it was, Mr. Wink.
I was like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Mario Yamasaki?
Mario Yamasaki.
That son of a bitch.
Oh, that was a very nice left from Makovsky. They're showing the replays. So far, I give it 2-0 for Ortiz. I feel like he's just going to be on cruise control this third round. Makovsky has to know he's down, unless he feels like he won that first round, which then again, he could, because the judges now in MMA are crazy with some of the fights that, some of the rounds that they give the people. I feel like the judging nowadays is worse than it was before.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by how good Ortiz looks. He looks fantastic. Good thing Makovsky, he's got Faraz Zahabi in his corner. I think he's probably the best trainer, or at least one of the best trainers in MMA. With TriStar, he's got to have a coach who's been in experience. He's got to be telling him, you're down. I think he's down too. You might need to stop him. What do you think is the best action, a submission or a knockout? What do you think is the best chance?
I feel like he's going to try to take him down for a submission. I don't think he's got the power now to knock him out. I feel like he's going to try to just ground out this third round, thinking that maybe he won the first and get the split decision. But Ortiz looks ready. Ortiz did not sit down on the bench once.
Look at these guys. They're not even breathing hard.
No, Ortiz looks like he's fresh.
They both do. This is these guys at 125 pounds, they're in insane shape. And I think the best chance, I think I agree with you, I think a submission is probably the best chance for Makovsky. He's had his back a couple of times. Maybe he can get in a scramble and find a rear naked choke or something, but he's going to have to come out aggressive.
Fake Superman punch from Makovsky.
Yeah, he probably should stop faking it and try it. It would probably help him better.
Oh, these guys have great defense.
On the right side. He keeps trying to do that inside trip. He's really well with that inside trip.
Wow, total strikes, 76 for Ortiz, 21 for Makovsky.
Wow.
My DraftKings is already off to a terrible start. Oh, very nice takedown
by Makovsky.
And a guillotine possibly from Ortiz, but it doesn't look like it's tight in. I think he's just kind of holding his position.
Yeah, I think Makovsky looks fine.
He looks like he's struggling a little bit, Makovsky.
He's got to trap that elbow there.
Now, it looks like just Ortiz is trying to use this guillotine to kind of just posture up maybe and see if he can escape. But so far, Makovsky's not landing any shots on the ground.
Yeah, he's keeping the pressure on him. He's got to advance the position here, though.
There we go. Now he's in the... Let's see, he's still trying to just dance around to get to the side.
Yeah, Ortiz trying to elevate him there.
Now he's in full guard.
He's got the butterfly guard. He's got to see he can elevate him. He's got both feet on the inside.
Very nice.
He used it beautiful. He used the elevator to get back to his feet. That was beautiful. Dustin Ortiz looks fantastic tonight.
I feel like from this performance, he may crack your top 15 for this division because he looks amazing.
Well, he already is in our top 15.
Oh. See, he's going to move up then.
He's going to move up.
He's only one way to go up.
He's already in our top 15. If he gets a win, I think he might keep him in the top 15. Makovsky in a little scramble. If he can get all the way up, he might get an arm bar, but he could actually get a Kimura here too. But No, Ortiz is.
His ground game. Ortiz's ground game is amazing.
It's gonna be hard to get a submission right now with both guys sweaty. Ortiz is really winning these clinch battles he keeps getting the double underhooks. Makowski is losing these positions. Makowski training out of TriStar. He's training in Canada, so this is definitely not a loss he wants to give up right now.
Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in round number 3. The opening card for 206.
He's got a half a round left. He's got to get busy. Shot.
Very.
Wasn't really set up that
well.
That
was not a great shot. And now
nice
I think he's going to pay for it.
Nice pass by. And Makowski reshooting in.
See, now, like that right there, it's tough to tell if you count that as a takedown, what just happened right there.
Well, I can. Oh, nice elbow. And he uses that switch. Can he get all the way? Oh, nice job. What a nice job by Dustin Ortiz.
2 minutes left.
That is not considered a takedown in stand-in wrestling, so I wouldn't call it a takedown because he is not controlling him. That would be a takedown by Dustin Ortiz. Dustin Ortiz is winning. I think he's winning.
Oh,
he's got the mount.
Let's see if he's not there quite yet.
All the way over. He's all the way.
He had his moment. Did you see that? He had I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of controlling. He wanted to do it slowly. Didn't want to get his momentum going and get tossed. He's getting some good shots coming down now.
Yeah, we're just about 90 seconds left in this round.
Could Dustin Ortiz be our fighter of the week with a performance like this? Setting up, looked like he was going to set up a Darce choke.
I mean, this is a great opening card to start off 206.
Nice knee inside.
Oh, very nice knee. From Makowski's landed some nice knees inside now.
Yeah, he's going to have to he's got about a minute, a little over a minute left. He's going to have to do something big.
This is another round I mean, the second one we know who won, but even this one's even a tough one to score.
He's got those double underhooks every time. Ortiz is winning those positions. He's trying to do his own inside trip now. Uses it, pass by.
Oh.
Got his back.
Just under 50 seconds left in the round. And Ortiz is he's on his back right now. They're both kind of just, Ortiz is trying to sink into that body lock again. Oh, man, Makowski's got some great defense. Now he's got him up against the cage, but there we go. It's
30 seconds left. See who's going to dig deep and who's going to want this.
Ortiz is still coming. He's
the one pressing the fight. Just missed that uppercut, though. Fans are on their feet. Great opening fight to start the night.
Oh,
nice takedown.
Very nice
takedown. He's got a hook in.
But he's still high again. He's just going to brush him off again.
He's jumping out in front.
Oh, yeah. That's going to cost him in the end.
Yeah, it gives up position. Ortiz on top.
Ortiz is going to try for late submission here.
Yeah, he's looking for a key lock. Makowski rolls, possible knee bar. He's paying the price for those shots. And that's it, folks.
That's it. That was a great opening card.
Great fight. And I think if you look at the rankings, I think we kind of expected this. Both guys in our honorable mention. I got a 30-27 for Ortiz. How did you score the fight?
I'm actually it's tough to say because it's that first round could go either way. We know the second one and even this third one, both guys had their moments. Obviously, Ortiz landed the more strikes because Makowski didn't really throw as many, and Makowski was more looking to get the submission. But I feel like they're going to say it's a split. I feel like the judges say Makowski won the first and Ortiz won the next two. So I'm calling this as a split decision.
We're going to put the volume on. Sorry if that comes out loud. We just want to hear it.
But I'm going split decision. For Ortiz.
Makowski's body language looks like a guy that lost. He looks disappointed. I think he believes he lost.
He would have to assume he lost round 2 and 3. The first one was the only close one where it could go either way, but round 3, certain judges look at different things, and we've seen really bad MMA judge screw jobs before, so let's hope we don't see one here again tonight.
I wouldn't say it would be a screw job if Ortiz lost, but I mean, there was some very competitive moments, but I'd be surprised if Makowski gets this. I mean, it's easy when you just stick the second round in the bag for Ortiz. That means all he has to do is win one more round, and I scored all 3 rounds for him. Let's hear what the judges say. Let's go to Bruce Buffer with the decision.
Well, they're taking a lot of time to come up with this decision, which isn't really good for either guy because that makes you nervous thinking about, what are the judges, talking about, not talking about, but writing down, because usually it's quick, but they're taking their time here tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure that for either guy, this probably feels like an eternity.
Yeah, because usually Bruce Buffer's right in there right away, but
Ortiz is talking to himself. Might be
there's Bruce Buffer coming in behind.
He might be going over what he wants to say if Joe Rogan interviews him.
Here we go.
We got a split decision.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I was right about the split decision. I didn't think the 29-28 in.
Yeah, the judge must have gave the first and the third round for Makovsky.
Yeah, because the first round was we all know the second one went to Ortiz, but that was a great fight. I mean, I got nothing is wrong with that decision.
Yeah, I scored all 3 rounds for Ortiz. I'm surprised it was a split. But good win by Dustin Ortiz.
That is a great
biggest
win
of his career. I'd like to see. I mean, he's only 27 years old, and I was really impressed by the way he worked those underhooks.
Now we'll have to see for a segment. Maybe he'll be in the Who's Next segment that you produce on TheMMATakeover.com to see who they can match him up with, possibly.
Well, he's not on the main card, so.
No, I don't care. Put him on the main card.
Put him on there?
Put him on the main card.
If the people demand it, if I get 5 people to message me this week asking what to do with Dustin Ortiz, I will tell you what to do with him.
Good.
You want me to do it? I'll do it off the cuff right now. You don't want to see Dustin Ortiz?
Yeah, I want to see.
I think a good matchup for Dustin Ortiz would be how about Brandon Moreno?
I know someone who really likes Brandon Moreno.
I think Dustin Ortiz, Brandon Moreno. I think Justin Peck would go insane.
Oh yeah, he would for the assassin baby. So this was a great way to start the card. What do we have next coming up here on the UFC Fight Pass prelims 206?
We got a very exciting matchup. We got Canada's own Jason Sago taking on Rustamov Havilov.
That's going to be a great fight on the ground for 15 minutes.
We'll see what's here. Rustamov Havilov, as people may know, he once fought in the main event against Benson Henderson a very long time ago.
Yep, I remember that fight.
Justin Sago once fought in the main event too, King of the Cage Canada.
Yeah. Should we keep it going or should we stop this one and restart a new one? What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you think?
Let me check the battery life.
Check the battery life. When he's checking the battery life, I want to break down. I'm going to keep going with my picks. I'm going to throw some more picks out there.
Throw some more picks out there.
Let's see. Let's hear what the people want. Let's.
I think we're going to do it. We're going to go right through.
I'm throwing out there is Mitch Gagnon.
Oh yeah, that's an easy fight to pick.
Versus Matthew Lopez.
Yeah, that's an easy one. If you don't pick Gagnon, you're not a.
I'm going to take Mitch Gagnon.
Smart man.
I'm going to go by late round submission because 73% of the people say decision, and I'm thinking Jason Powers has that. So I'm going to try getting some points back. I'm going to go with submission to try to make up some points. After that, we have another Canadian on the card, Valerie Letourneau, who missed weight.
She did? How dare she?
She missed weight. Former title contender Valerie Letourneau taking on Vivian Pereira. I'm going to take Valerie. I'm going to take third round decision again.
Smart.
I'm going to take a 1 because she's better looking of the two.
See, I got a feeling this card is going to be a lot of decisions. I just have that feeling about it where we're not going to get the highlight reel knockouts or the great submissions.
I just changed the pick to knockout.
Knockout. Round 2.
I just think Valerie Letourneau's too big for Pereira. Pereira's only about 5 foot, maybe 4'11". Next pick is Olivier.
Well, hold on. Let me go. I just want to go back for a second. Did you see the Fight Pass last night, the prelims? Did you see Juliana Lima versus JJ Aldrich?
I did.
That looked like Aldrich shouldn't even have been in there. That was the easiest pick I ever had in my life, was picking Lima.
Okay.
We were talking about women fighting. I wanted to throw that in.
Next fight is Olivier Aubin-Mercier.
Oh yeah,
versus Drew Dober.
The Doberman.
This is a sneaky fight. I'm gonna take.
Don't you dare say Drew Dober. Don't you dare say it.
I'm gonna take Olivia. Just because you said don't say it. I'm gonna take I'm sure the people must be loving you munching in that microphone right now.
If anyone wants to sponsor me, I'm eating a nacho flavored Slim Jim.
It does sound great at home.
It does.
I'm gonna take Olivia Aubin-Mercier by decision.
That's who I took.
I think the judo of Mercier is gonna be the difference. The
Dober is a good fighter though too. Drew Dober is no slouch in the octagon, but not tonight.
Probably the most anticipated fight of all the prelims. One of the most anticipated fights of all the night is Nikita Krylov
Yes,
versus Misha oh my god.
It's like
Sakrovinov.
See, I'm mad at Nikita because he knocked out Ed Shortfuse Herman, and he's on my naughty list this year.
So I'm gonna take a third round TKO.
By who?
Serkinov. I'm gonna take Serkinov
To get revenge for Ed Herman.
Ed Herman's gonna be in his corner. He's gonna get the win. You know what? I just realized I haven't been hitting save on these, so I don't.
So everyone is lost. Please, people, write to Keith in the message to say who he picked because we all forgot.
Yeah, I let's make sure I got these picks in. I'm sure this is must listen to radio right now.
Of course it is.
I kicked the wrong button. I'm off the screen. I'm getting a promo. I'm gonna put this on pause right now so we can talk about these fights. So we
Put it
can,
on pause.
Not to put the fights on pause, but put my picks on pause for a second, so we can talk about
Jason Saga
is from Toronto, right in his hometown.
A lot of pressure to fight in your hometown.
He's happy. He's coming on happy.
He looks very confident. He's got a nice eager walk. He looks like he's going to go in there and do some business.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming off a huge win over Leandro Silva in his last fight. This guy, he's 3-1 in the UFC. His only loss coming to Paul Felder by split decision.
Paul Felder, he's a great fighter.
In Halifax, Nova Scotia.
We saw Paul Felder beat Dennis Cruikshank in Boston almost a year ago.
He did win. He was losing that fight and came back.
He did, yeah. I think there was a third round submission or TKO. I can't remember. One of the things.
Very memorable fight.
Oh my! That and when Ed Herman beat Tim Boach and said UFC is finally clean. Boy, was he wrong. Everyone's getting popped now, and
I think Nate Diaz would disagree with that.
That's who I want to see come back. They say Nate Diaz is allowed to fight now again. Did you hear that?
Nick Diaz.
Nate Diaz is not fighting until Conor McGregor comes back in 2019. Unfortunately.
Funny, I just realized that both of these guys, the last fights were against Leandro Silva. They both won. Leandro not liking this matchup.
Who's the Leandro Silva fight next?
I want to
know who's Leandro Silva's fight next.
I don't know off the top of my head. Thanks for.
Just look him up on Wikipedia.
I'm looking right now.
Obviously, he's not doing so well. He must have been a 2-fight losing streak, so he must be cut.
Looks like he's fighting some janitor in Poland.
Vladimir Matyshenko, the janitor? He's fighting the janitor?
All right, so how you feeling about this fight?
I hate to say it, but I feel like this is going to be a very boring fight. I feel like Kabalov's just going to try to get him to the ground.
Take that back.
No, it's already there. Kabalov is going to try to just get him to the ground and just kind of pass guard until he can get a submission because that's Kabalov's game. But
there is a but.
Did Kabalov miss weight?
Yes, he did. There's there's three people that missed weight.
3 people. So him, Laturniov, and who was the and Pettis.
Yeah.
That's some big people that missed weight.
Yeah. So this matchup we got Sago versus Havilov. Havilov, as you said, he's a very good wrestler. He's a bit of a brawler.
20-3. That's a great record.
He likes to throw. He likes to look for the one-punch knockout. He does use kicks pretty well. The one issue with him is he can be a little tentative. And Jason Sago's a pretty well-rounded fighter. He's pretty good in jiu-jitsu. He has pretty good offensive wrestling, especially for a Canadian.
Anybody that could beat Leandro Silva.
Not that I'm trying to insult Canada. Everyone knows my wife's Canadian.
We're also big in Canada. I don't know if you know that.
Huge.
Nova Scotia. We have 3 fans.
Yeah, it's.
What are you doing with that, Mike?
It's us and Canadian Tire. That's what everyone talks about in Canada.
I know. We're gonna get a sponsorship pretty here soon.
We're bigger than Canadian Tire. The best place to get a tire. In Canada.
There's your favorite ref right there. The one and only
Yves Levine. He looks like he'd be Canadian, doesn't he?
Oh,
He looks Canadian.
He's got the Canuck look.
He's got the Levine. That sounds like it could be French. Could be Lafon.
It's true.
And he could be straight from
And
Montreal.
we are off, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1.
No more Yves Levine. Yves Levon.
Okay, round 1 is just started.
I'm going to take him by decision. In
a boring fight or in a action-packed, fast-paced slobber knocker?
Well, I don't think anything can top what we just saw. And especially a week after seeing Ryan Hall take down Gray Maynard, I don't know if anything is going to seem exciting.
Or what about with Derek Lewis last night?
The Black Beast.
Yeah, that was another great performance. Kabalov's trying with that overhand right.
What a performance by Dan Murgulata. Get that action going. He He forced that action.
It's true. A lot of people said Dan Miragliotta had a play in the outcome of that. He just wanted that fight to be over.
And by a lot of people, you really mean Jay Martin, right?
Yep, Jay Martin, the one and only. I read that on the Sports Talk Facebook page.
I wonder why he was going against Derek Lewis. Oh,
Kovalev trying with
nice
that
shot left by. There he goes, winging that one punch, looking for that knockout.
Hey, if that one punch hits you, you'll be in a coma.
As you can see on top of Javier said, he's got the Batman symbol on his head.
I noticed that too. Or it looks like a butterfly. Maybe he's doing that for. Maybe he's got a daughter. He's doing it for her.
I think he might be a birthmark. I
think it's just he's going gray. I think he needs Just for Men.
I think Javier, Just for Men, the new sponsor of the MMATakeover.com.
And if you want to sponsor the MMATakeover.com, feel free to contact CEO Keith Robert on the MMATakeover.com. Go to contributors, and he's the first one. Now they're promoting Van Zandt versus Watterson. Two beauties fighting. And
make it going and
oh my God.
Say two other beauties.
That is a hot-looking card.
Yeah, and we got Uriah Faber with his beautiful butt chain going on. This is just good-looking people.
And he's retiring. That's it. That's the last chance you'll see I can't even say the Faber.
Uriah Faber.
Uriah Faber.
Oh, nice combination by Javier. Nice shot left. We followed up with a right hand.
I need
Havilov. Nice body kick.
I need Havilov big time in DraftKings because Malofsky hurt me bad.
Did I pick a DraftKings lineup?
Oh, my God.
No, I have no idea. I was all messed up. I had a birthday party today. I was trying to get predictions out there. I was trying to do lots of things. I'm 2 days behind on the top 25 fights. I'm going to be getting those out soon. Probably Monday I'm going to have a whole slave. I'm going to put it all together like a stocking stuffer. He's got a stocking stuffer full of fights.
You hear that, people? Now, these have been, if you don't know, on the MMATakeover.com and also the Sports Talk website, there's a link that you can get to there as well. Keith's been doing the 25 greatest fights in UFC history, just kind of similar to the Advent calendar, and he's been doing them each day. And so far, some of them have been outstanding. The Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard, 2 and 3, anything with Clay Guida, Diego Sanchez, Joe Lozon, those have been some great fights, and please check them all out. And Keith has a nice little description on each fight.
Yeah, and apparently, nice right hand followed by another two right hands in a row. Followed by a nice shot.
Oh, very nice. I think that hurt Havilov, so he had to get him down immediately. That was a great slam.
Havilov might have hit his own face on the way down. He slammed. His head was low on that takedown.
Similar to when Gray Maynard fought Rob Emerson and he knocked him out.
Right now, Sago's in Mission Control. I didn't know what that was called, but I've listened to Joe Rogan many times.
That's when he has. I thought that was a high rubber guard.
That is another thing, but sometimes they call it Mission Control. I guess that's what Eddie Bravo and his team call it, Mission Control. Speaking of Eddie Bravo, did you see on the Joe Rogan Experience this week, Eddie Bravo slipped up and kind of hinted at that Mike Goldberg might be out the door.
Listen, this new UFC is taking no liberties. They're getting rid of Matt Hughes. They got rid of Chuck Liddell. 2 Hall of Famers. Boom, kick to the curb. The UFC wants to start fresh. They want to go in a different direction. And I feel like they're going to clean house. And I feel like they're going to bring in maybe John Anik to be the new main guy.
Mike Goldberg is on his way out. So when do you start? You want to make an announcement?
I didn't want to do this now.
Did you want to make an announcement live on Calling a Fight? Where you got your start?
Listen, it's been an honor to do the clinch and calling a fight here, but I'm moving on to greener pastures. I'm going nowhere. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Now, we should be calling this fight.
On top, we got... do you remember when Mike Goldberg signed with WWE for like a day?
Yes.
And then decided he wasn't going?
Same thing. They have Mauro Ranallo. Mauro Ranallo's over there now announcing. Mauro Ranallo.
He's on WWF?
Yeah, he's
WWE?
He's a commentator. Every Tuesday you can hear his commentating style of that. Oh, my God. All that
Mauro Ranallo is dead to me. What happened to Jim Ross? Jim Ross is not in anymore?
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
No, he's on. I know that because he's on New Japan Wrestling or something like that with Josh Barnett.
The Josh Barnett.
Yeah, and I knew that because I was watching the Legacy Fighting Championship last night, and that was right after it.
We got 10 seconds left in this first round. Exactly what I said. Havilov would just try to get him to the ground and just kind of keep him there, and that was a big slam to start off the round. And Havilov round 1, easy call. So my DraftKings are looking a lot better. And I can see they're showing the replays. I can see those 2 shots. Oh, very nice shot from Havilov. And going for the nice big takedown and getting that nice big slam. Let's see if he hits his head. Nope, didn't really hit his head.
I thought he did. No, he didn't. But he had it. No, that's why I was a little worried. I wrestled before. I've picked guys up like that, and I have hit my own head. It does not feel well. Do you remember when Matt Lindland went to try to do a suplex on Nico Vitali at UFC 42, I believe it was?
But you missed the thing I said.
And he knocked himself out.
You missed when I said when Gray Maynard fought Rob Emerson, and they both.
Oh, and he knocked him out with the slam. Yes, good job.
And Gray Maynard was saying that he was still conscious.
Yeah,
but then it was ruled a no contest. But
yes,
that was another terrible
Rob
fight.
Emerson was hurt in the ribs very badly.
Yep. Okay, so round 2 just about to start here. Kabalov up round 1.
You didn't like me going all the way back to UFC 42 with.
Listen, I went back to when crap. Who did I? Which knockout did I like to say? Was it Kohler when he knocked out? I don't know.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Back to Javier.
Back to
Javier and Saga.
Javier and Saga.
I'm going to give that first
zone.
round to Javier. He got the takedown. He had the better shots. Sago's got the center of the ring. He's second in the octagon.
And the third man in the octagon is Yves Lavon.
Yves Lavon. And if you just tune in, we know his name is Yves Levine. We just call him Yves Lavon.
Because we're professional.
Because we're in Canada, and that's what his name translates to the Canadian language.
See, Havilov's still trying with that just one punch, like you keep saying, just to try to knock out Sago, but it hasn't happened yet, and I feel like he's just going to keep using his energy.
Kick. I think Sago is a little tentative because of the takedowns. He knows if he over penetrates, the takedown will be there.
And I feel like that's what Havilov's just looking for, him to make a mistake and just come in with the takedown and finish up the round like he did round 1, just on top, trying to land little baby shots. Okay, so we got 10% battery life left, so after this fight, we're going to plug it in, and maybe we'll take one fight off, and we'll see how it goes, but please bear with us. We'll be back very soon after this fight.
Let's see how long this lasts. I don't know if we're going to make it through this fight. Unfortunately, we are not the best in the business.
We're not the
we
best.
don't charge batteries.
We don't charge. No, this was charged.
That went that quick. Oh, 90%. So right now we're starting up a GoFundMe page for Dave's computer.
Please get me a new computer. If you want, I could bring everyone's favorite, the Buzz, back. I was hoping for a quick fight so we can not have to worry about the Buzz, but everywhere you go, it's the Buzz. And not just about the Buzz, about the new great MMA website that's taken over, and that's themMATakeover.com.
Yeah.
That's a great website. A lot of great articles on there, a lot of great features and videos, so please check it out if you can.
I think we're about to lose. I think we might have to go Buzz for the rest. We're going to have to go Buzz the rest of the way. We apologize for them at home, but let's be honest. No one's watching anyways. Dave's breaking furniture. You didn't break it.
I think I did.
No, you didn't.
This thing right here, I stepped it in.
Yeah, you can't step on that. It's all right. No, it's all right.
Okay, good.
Dave's for those people who know, Dave did not break my furniture. Yeah, we just can't have nice things there at the MMATakeover.com headquarters.
This is the headquarters.
We're taking that out of his check.
So we'll finish calling this fight, and maybe we'll take a break. We'll miss one fight, and maybe we'll do the first fight on the opening card.
Sure.
We'll see. Yeah, because we'll see.
That would be. You just want to talk Valley Eternal, don't you?
Yes, because I feel like we never called the women fights. We're sexist, and we only call men fight, but that is not true. We're going to call the Valley Returno fight.
Oh, well, I did vote for Donald Trump, so I am sexist. Nice over. Oh, get into politics.
Get into politics.
Nice
We're about little over 2 minutes left in round number 2.
Dave did not vote because he's a felon.
It's true. The crimes I committed were all crimes of passion.
Nice overhand right. He dipping that left shoulder and firing over the overhand right.
Oh.
He shot in that double, got the takedown. The good thing that the ability to shoot the takedown really opens up his hands. Every time he dipped that left hand, I think he was getting freezing Sago was thinking he was going for a takedown and open up the right hand. And then he finally drops down this time on the takedown.
I think Havilov knows that when it's. I think they tell him specific increments of time and say 2 minutes left. He's like, that's takedown time. Because on key, boom, takedown.
Who's Tamar Havilov? I think he's from Dagestan. He's somewhere in Russia.
He is. That's exactly where he's from.
You know that for sure, or should I look it up?
No, I know for sure because I remember seeing the.
He is from Dagestan.
His intro card saying that he's from there.
Yes, but he's fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, with Jackson's MMA.
Jackson Winklevoss, is that correct?
Winklejohn.
Sean John, Papa John's. Where should we get pizza tonight? Oh, he's got an arm.
Yeah, he was going for an omoplata.
Oh,
nice combination.
He made him pay for that.
Oh, jumping step knee.
Havilov smells blood.
6 unanswered shots, and Sago just eats them.
Oh,
overhand right that lands. He just took 6 unanswered shots and just ate them.
Beautiful.
Ate them like how we're going to eat pizza later.
Where are we getting pizza from? Famous Pizza? We have to try Famous Pizza, I feel
You
like.
want the Famous Pizza? We will get Famous Pizza tonight.
Famous Pizza. And maybe we'll get the guy on. Maybe we'll get a Famous Pizza sponsorship. That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Now, just under about 30 seconds here left. And Havilov, I thought he smelled blood. And looks like Sago kind of regained himself. And Sago's keep pressuring on Havilov against the cage. But obviously, this round, you give it to Havilov. Sago with the take.
What happened there? He shot in, but he was overextended. So that's just in wrestling we call it hip over or hip toss or whatever you want to call it.
That was a desperation shot, and it cost him another takedown. I think that's 3 takedowns now for. I don't think that would count that as a takedown for Havilov. But obviously, that's 2 rounds to 1 for Havilov. About to head into the third.
Beautiful takedown there. Oh, jumping knee.
Was that a step knee?
He was stepping, but then he jumps. six on all 6 of them. I'm glad they went to the replay because all 6 of them landed flush. And Sago, what a beard on Sago.
Yeah.
Speaking of beards, Emil Meek had to shave
his beard. Now,
Emil Meek knocked out Husam Palhares to get into the UFC. And I think pretty much everyone in America would like to say thank you to him.
It's true. I don't like Paul Harris one bit. I don't like the way how he holds submissions. I liked when Jake Shields. I like when Jake Shields punched him after the bell. That was very nice. Gave him a little whooping right.
Yeah.
Okay, round 3 about to start. I feel like Havilov's going to come in and immediately try to get the takedown.
One of my most famous ones is remember when they Ricardo Almeida held on to a choke on Nate Marquardt in the.
Is that Pride?
It was like Pancrase.
Okay.
And Nate Marquardt punched him after that. It was pretty good.
I always liked when Babalu Sabral held on to David. What was it, David Hearn for the guillotine? He held it on a little extra.
I don't remember who it was. Oh, David Heath.
David Heath, yes. Yeah, I knew I was either David Hearn or David Heath.
I'm a little surprised because David Heath was a nice guy. Let's get David Heath on the clinch this week.
I want somebody else.
Happened to David?
We may. I don't know if he's. I know you saw you heard.
We're not going to announce it right now.
We're not going to announce it right now. We'll just say we have a big plans in the works that we're trying to nail down. So please be on the lookout for that coming
on the clinch this week.
If we have a clinch this week, unfortunately, the holiday season's tough. A lot of people have different family events,
That's true.
We can't really do a clinch every week. But we're going to try. We'll try to do one this week, and we'll go over the obviously 206, and maybe we'll just tap into the fight pass from last night, Albany.
Nice left hook. We got left hook action going on.
Havilov he's looked tentative. I mean, he was rocking Sago, but he's waiting for that one big shot. He must have used all of his gas for those 6-shot combinations. I feel like we're going to have a big moment coming up here any minute now.
Sago's going to try to get busy. He's going to have to stop this fight.
Definitely. There's no way. He's down to his corner had to tell him, listen, you're in Canada, your hometown. You got to stop Havilov. And that's tough to do because Havilov is one hard fighter to stop. He's only lost 3 times in a row. 3 times in his whole career, and I only know one of them to Benson Henderson. I can't remember the other 2 that he lost.
Adriano Martins, and it was back-to-back fights after Benson Henderson, and then one was way early in his career. But the only time he's ever been stopped by Benson Henderson, former lightweight champion of the world.
I think that was a 4th-round submission, if I'm correct.
Do you remember who Benson Henderson lost his title to?
Benson Henderson lost his title.
His UFC title, too.
To Anthony Showtime Pettis.
What about good?
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say you can watch Anthony Showtime Pettis fight tonight on
Not for the title.
Another takedown by Havilov. Beautiful double leg takedown. His wrestling is on point. It seems like everybody can wrestle from Dagestan.
It's true. That's where Ivan Drago wrestles from.
Ivan Drago was from Dagestan?
I don't know. Maybe.
And he wrestled?
Boy, did he wrestle.
That if they ever came out with a Rocky wrestling version, I think Drago would have won that matchup.
That's true.
No, if you remember Rocky 4, I think Rocky got the takedown in that. Remember when he had a wrestling match?
I haven't seen the Rocky movies in a while.
Rocky did get the takedown in that match.
The only Rocky part I remember is when it says, like, Happy Birthday, Charlie, with the robot or something like that.
So apparently...
Happy Birthday, Paulie. Happy Birthday, Paulie. Yeah.
So he did get taken down.
Okay, we should probably be calling this fight because there's about 2 minutes left.
Well, we got mission control right now. Joe Rogan's going crazy right now.
Oh, yeah, he's probably
mission control. He's going to try to set up an omoplata. Nope, he misses it.
So far, Havilov's 3 for 3 for takedowns. That's 100% if you're counting at home.
I think I remember Ben Saunders got a omoplata submission.
It's true. That was the first in UFC history.
I don't remember anyone ever other than that getting one.
That was the first one in the UFC history. Was that omoplata? I forgot who it was.
Ben Saunders.
Same thing. Remember the twister that. Remember the twister submission?
Yes, it was.
Was it Chan So Jung versus Leonard Garcia?
It definitely Leonard Garcia. But was it Chan Go Sung?
I can't remember.
I'm ashamed.
That was the first ever twister in the UFC history.
I'm ashamed. I'm looking up who Ben Saunders got the submission.
See if I can guess. Give me a hint to see if I could figure out who.
All right, this
Ben
is
Saunders
very
did.
very exciting. Let's see.
We're doing UFC trivia while a UFC fight actually going on.
Okay,
it's
his
that
first
bored.
name. Okay, I'll give you a hint. His first name is Chris. His last name is Heatherly.
Tanda McCory, the barn cat.
No, he wouldn't get submitted. 1 minute left in this fight.
1 minute. All Havilov, no
nice
doubt about it.
Coming up.
Oh, look at that.
Shoots in the double leg takedown.
Oh,
wait a minute. He got his arm stuck in there. We could have an armbar. Oh,
wow.
That would have been beautiful. I would have shit my pants.
That was a very nice kind of cartwheel that Havilov did to get out of that almost armbar.
If I'm Havilov, I just get on the feet right now. Sago is pretty dangerous on the ground.
Yeah, but Havilov is more dangerous on the ground.
He's got a single. He's going to need something miraculous right now. Oh, he looked like he got hit with the right hand. Follow up with the left. Sago is smiling. With the illegal elbow to the spine on the way down. But
yeah, they need more spine shots.
Doesn't matter. He's going to lose anyway, so they might as well at least make him feel it tomorrow.
Might as well do an eye gouge or a fish hook or something,
Yeah, let's go Keith Hackney on Joe Sun. Let's get that action going.
Did I call this fight that it'll be 3 minutes? Not 3 minutes. 3 rounds of just Havilov hugging him.
I don't think he really hugged him. I thought he beat him up a little pretty good. I thought that was actually a pretty good performance from.
Do you think Sago's going to get the victory?
Havilov. No, I don't.
You don't think the judges may have, because they're in Canada, maybe gave him the nod, maybe gave him a split?
No, you love the split decisions. I think that's
It's true. I got to check my picks. I think I picked 1 or 2 splits in the main card fights.
I think that's a 30-27.
30-27, yeah.
Nice overhand right that's showing the replays.
You know what I just realized?
Husam Habilov is, I think he's in the top 15 in the UFC rankings. He's
definitely.
He's not in the MMA Takeover. We only rank 10. We have a couple guys.
And honorable mentions as well.
We have honorable mentions. I'll explain to you because some people have reached out to me. The honorable mentions, there's no ranking in that. So if a guy is the first guy on the list on honorable mention, that does not mean that he's our 11th.
Yeah.
Basically what happens, we have 4 guys who submit their top 10 rankings. We average them together. The top 10 scorers get in our top 10 based on the ranking by the average. And the remaining people get put in the honorable mention. There's no order to the honorable mention. It just means that one of us thought they were at least top 10 worthy.
Now, is Havilov maybe going to be?
Husam Havilov
going to be sneaking in?
He might be. That 155 is an extremely tough division.
That's the problem.
You want to just go through the rankings right now. We got this is a killer division.
This is probably one of the best divisions in the UFC.
We got the King of MMA, Conor McGregor. We got
Alvarez is probably up there.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. We got Tony Ferguson. We got Eddie Alvarez. We got Rafael dos Anjos. I mean, those top 5 is as good as it gets. Edson Barboza, Nate Diaz.
Yep.
Michael Johnson.
Yep.
We got Benson Henderson and Justin Gaethje.
So first guy that's not in the UFC in the rank. See, now you should tell them that you don't do just UFC rankings.
We do not. They are not UFC rankings. That is another reason why he's obviously in the UFC rankings. They don't rank guys like Benson Henderson. But these are also done last month. I think it was November.
So Havilov did get the victory.
November 16th.
He got a unanimous decision. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye for now. And then we're going to let the computer charge, and we're going to come back, and we're going to do another fight. How does that sound?
Sounds great, but just before we forget, we were talking about rankings. I just want to let you guys know we'll have new rankings coming out this week because, for example, we have Benson Henderson currently ranked number 9 with Michael Chandler in the honorable mention. I think that'll probably be switched.
That will be switched.
You have to tune in sometime this week and see.
Tune in, themMATakeover.com, and we'll be right back after this short little break.